you had a triad of deities. It passed down from Egypt. And the triad is manifested in the human being as mind, body, and soul, or Ba, Ka, and Ah. Right? Or Kha. Ba, Ka, and Ah. And the Kha, and Ah. Ah is the traveling soul. When they speak of the angel who comes to place your soul, they call that one the Ah. Where the Hebrew of the Bible and the Muslim of the Quran got the word brother, Ah, and sister, Ukh, the transit soul to the body. And those are three principles. And when you get those three principles, mind, body, and soul, you then have Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Because you have the mind, the Father, everybody feeds into the mental, right? That's mind, and what's next one? The next one. Yes, who's the soul? The Holy Ghost. Who's the body? The flesh of Christ. The incarnated God, the flesh. Anybody who doesn't believe that he came into the flesh is an anti-Christ, or different from the ship, against the Christ. So the teaching of Father, Son, Holy Ghost is manifested that I'm the way, the truth, and the light. No one gets to the Father but by me, because I'm talking, not me per se. Because Christ is talking to you flesh to flesh, from body to body. And the next stage, once you master the desires and the sting of death on this realm and no longer fear death, then you'll make a transit state towards the spiritual level. But you first gotta overcome the fears of the physical world. Yes, definitely can. You do it every time you're emotional. And anytime anybody feels your emotion, the thing that human beings mess up to is they mess the spirit up with the soul. The spirit is the shell of the soul. The soul is the emotion, the expression of the body. Emotions, energy, emotion. That's what the soul is. The soul radiates, vibrates outside the body. That's why oftentimes you can feel a person before they come. You don't feel their spirit. You feel their soul. The soul is connected to the mind, or as you would say, to the mental reservoir of intellect, of which all beings feed. It channels down, and I call it my mind, or Mu'tadiyan with the E phonetically, and it's mind, individual mind, mental. But actually, there's nobody here that can think a thought that nobody else couldn't think. So therefore, everybody here is actually feeds off the same source of power, the mind. What?
The mind don't know.
There's three of them. There's three minds. There's the conscious mind, then there's the subconscious mind, and the aware. And let me tell you about the aware mind, because most teachers won't teach you about the aware mind. While we're having this conversation, you're remembering years and years of us knowing each other and the different things we've done and experienced together. That is happening in the subconscious mind, right? And while I'm talking to you in the conscious mind, and while you're trying to prepare a question in another mind, the middle, I don't want to say middle mind, I say the middle layer of the mind. Alright? Subconscious mind works independent of the conscious mind. It'll do what it feels like, it'll bust it when it wants to, it'll curse somebody out if it feels like, it will get you in trouble. Okay? Now most people identify the subconscious mind only with memory, and that's not true. It is constantly a transit thing. It transforms itself from memory immediately because of now. The middle mind, as I call it, is the now mind. The other two are then minds. Then and then. You follow? Meaning if you spoke to me and I said, well, I'll come to your house tomorrow, then I will be with you then. Or I was at your house yesterday. You remember? Don't you remember when? That was also then. So there's then, and now. Now is the one that's reaching in out of then and then. The then of our past, the then of the now, and where are we going by the next question you're making? And right, which one they call it the future? Yeah.